I'm just gonna get settled in.
After playing the first few hours of Max Payne 3, I've fully come to understand why there was so much hype behind the title. Rockstar always produce top quality games, and Max Payne 3 is no exception to this rule. Do not go into Max Payne 3 expecting a laugh. This game throws you into the deep end straight away. It is dark, gritty, and deals with a large amount of adult themes, mainly alcoholism and drug addiction. It is obvious from the get-go that Max Payne is a tortured soul and wrestling with the demons that continue to hassle him after the loss of his family. His attempt to deal with it through the use of drinks and drugs has landed him in Sao Paulo, working as a private security guard for a very rich family. Of course, this turns out to be far from the easy life that he was expecting, and matters take a turn for the worse when one of the family members are kidnapped. Max Payne 3 is presented in a very stylish way. Cutscenes and continuous monologues hide away the loading screens, making Max Payne 3 feel like a continuous journey. The action and cutscenes blend in well and really put an emphasis on the writing, which is some of the best that I've ever experienced in a video game thus far. Max delivers one-liners perfectly, and there is a constant lingering of dark humour which complements the adult style of the game exceptionally well. The gameplay is solid. Max can shift into the infamous bullet time where the time around Max is slowed down and you can pull off shots with tremendous accuracy. This feels very much like Deadeye mode from Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption. Shoot dodge is the second actions players can make and results in Max throwing himself into the air, allowing you to pull off shots at a variety of different angles. These two modes make Max feel like a badass, but you are not a walking talking tank. Max can only take a few shots before he is in serious danger, which forces you to play a conservative way, even on the lower difficulties. This means that you have to choose the time to take these actions carefully, otherwise you may find yourself backtracking a long way to the next checkpoint. The length between checkpoints can be unforgiving, and the game is certainly trying to make the player perform the actions the way it deems they should. There really isn't much room for experimentation. You can heal yourself through the use of painkillers, which are usually followed by a one-liner from Max, but these feel far and few between, which also contributes to the conservative feeling of the combat. That being said, the combat is significantly rewarding, and with every last kill the player is rewarded with a kill cam, which is extremely gory. The multiplayer is a solid experience, but not quite an enjoyable one. Having only played a few matches of Team Deathmatch, I am yet to fully draw a conclusion, but it is very easy for players to become trapped in their own spawn by their opponents, making the experience very frustrating, and maps do not feel as balanced as they could. I've never been a fan of multiplayer Rockstar games, and it's definitely in the campaign where Max's strength lies. Max Payne 3 is a violent and gory experience, with a variety of heavy adult themes thrown in for good measure. In my first few hours I'm truly enjoying the campaign, and really connecting with Max's character. The writing and presentation is certainly some of the best I've ever seen in a video game. Be sure to keep it with X3 News for the full written review, and be sure to head over to the site for the full written article.